Hello, everybody, again. This is Scorpio and.
Aquarius.
Oh, goodness. Today, I want to talk about the best movie ever.
Oh, we're doing a movie one?
Yes, this one is awesome. It's called Jupiter Ascending.
So I heard this movie. It's on Netflix. Some other YouTuber who's in the awakened conscious community was talking about the movie. And so I was kind of like, hey, maybe I should watch this movie. But it's just turned out to be kind of another bad movie, which we like watching bad movies and making fun of. So that's what we're going to do in this video for you today. We're going to make fun of a bad movie.
Yes. So I just want everybody to know that this is going to be the best review of a movie you've ever heard.
Oh gosh, it sucks because I don't even remember any of the characters' names except for Jupiter.
Yeah.
But let's see.
Don't worry about the names.
Oh goodness.
So tell us about it.
So this movie is about a girl who let's see. So she's born into a family, and she realizes that she is somehow a reincarnation of some special, like, queen of some other galaxy. Oh, spoiler alert, by the way, anyone who is wanting to see this movie, which you shouldn't. But if you do, well, I guess you can watch it because it's not like you're wasting your money on it. But
yeah. Well, it's on Netflix, and she's a reincarnate of the Brassix family, which is this ruling class family of the entire galaxy. And apparently she's supposed to be a reincarnate of that Brassix family's mother, of the people that are survivors, or the people that are left at the moment.
Like 3 siblings.
There's, yes. Yeah, that's apparently how this works. So, as the movie's progressing, we're like watching it, and we're like...
So what's the backstory?
Oh, the backstory is her father was killed, and like she was born in a certain location, like when Jupiter was ascending in the stars, and like I guess the placement of her birth and all this stuff is supposed to be significant and based on like.
Well, because she's a reincarnation of the mother, but like so. This family are people who rule the galaxy, yes. And they farm other planets for like energy from their bodies or something like that, and yeah. So
what they do is they harvest humans for their essence, and they collect the essence to bathe in or drink or like so they can stay young. So like these family members are supposed to be like 60,000 or 70,000 years old. The mother, before she was murdered, was 90,000 years old. And so the story of the ruling family is like fighting for different harvest locations, and basically the mother, once she was reborn, has claim to Earth. So when she was born and like people realized it was her after they verified, then they're like, oh no, we need to figure out what we're going to do with this person because we want Earth, because it's one of the biggest claims to
one of the prime
farming locations. So after they find out, they go and try to capture her or kill her or whatever.
So basically, I guess that's the gist of the movie. So what are some reasons why this movie was not a very good movie? Well, most of all, there's a lot of bad acting. A lot of bad acting and miscast characters. It's hard to like talk about this movie like after the fact.
Yeah, it's like the casting was really bad. Like in most American movies, like you'll have like the characters like, oh look, it's Channing Tatum or whatever, and you're like, okay, he's only good at like one part, like the dancing guy part. Like, but then you put him in as a serious action, like supposed to be like the bad guy that turns kind of a good guy, but he is in the wrong place at the wrong time. But all he does is come off as like awkward and weird, and he kind of like always has this blank look on his face.
The same expression throughout the entire movie.
And the action scenes that they have it in are absolutely absurd. Like the escaping scene, he's supposed to be like the amazing hunter and escape artist or whatever, like trying to track her down. But the scene itself, the action scene, is like 20 minutes long when it should have been like maybe 2 minutes long.
So there's a lot of drawn out action scenes, pointless action scenes. The movie overall seemed like it was really like rushed. And then like some point through the movie, which I wasn't, I was like, did I miss something? It's like halfway through the movie. Apparently, she's in love. Jupiter is in love with her rescuer dude, the Channing Tatum character. I'm like, did I miss something? It seems so out of place. I don't understand. And so there's that's in there sort of here and there from the middle half to the rest of the movie. So I kind of see where they were trying to go with this movie. I get the idea that, oh, yeah, there's all these different worlds and dimensions and whatever, but yeah, they didn't do a very good job of it. But
it was very hard to like follow. It's like the storyline was very easy to understand, but like they made it so awkward, and it's like there's so many missing pieces, and like the story was like so broken up. So it's like it went from her being a nobody to being rescued to her falling in love with this guy, but like an awkward fall in love kind of thing.
She found out she was royalty.
Then she found out she was royalty. Then
this really strange process of getting her papers or whatever, her registered as the royalty, which it was really weird. It's very out of place for the movie, it seemed like.
And it took a long time.
And it took a long time. But it was like, okay, I see you guys are trying to make fun of, but then anyway, so at some point she gets tricked into going with the one dude.
Yeah, so she goes with one of the Abraxas family people, and it's supposed to be the son of the mother who she's the reincarnate of, and like instantly he like was like, you know what, I can save Earth and stop sacrificing people if you marry me. And she's like, without like, so she had this love interest that she was like, wow, it automatically like I love this guy. Then to want to marry this other guy to save Earth out of nowhere, and then after all these other weird processes and people trying to kill her, she just like agreed to try to marry this dude.
And then Channing Tatum comes in at the very last moment to save her right before the ring goes on her finger. So it's not official, so she doesn't get married. So it's just like silly stuff like that, and I think he saves her like at the last minute, like probably 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And then the other son tries to kill her closer to the end of the movie, which he's a really bad placement of they should have picked a different actor. Let me just put it that way. I forget the guy's name, but he's not that great of an actor. I'm sorry. There's unfortunately a lot of American-made movies. I don't think he's American himself, but the thing is, a lot of American-made movies these days are not very well put together. There's a lot of action, a lot of moving around, a stupid love story, and a lot of dumb things that the main character does.
And they keep using the same actors and actresses to try to be like, look, see, so and so's in it. You should watch it because this is gonna be a great movie because so and so is in it. But the thing is, like, the best acting out of all of it was one of the side characters. It's like that's the only part you look forward to.
Yeah, there's like maybe 2 or 3 people that knew how to act in the movie. So fast forward to, are we done talking about most of the movie?
Yeah, that's good.
So pretty much the end of it. Spoiler alert. No. So the end of it, which is another thing we were talking about. Why did she? It seems like you should watch the movie and then you'll get what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
But you would think that. So yeah, they end up being boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever in the end, but she can't show them to her family, or it's just weird. The movie's just strange.
Yeah, it's like, and then technically she owns the Earth because she's this lady that now she has full control of the Earth, but she goes back to her job where her family's really poor and she cleans toilets for rich people. But this time now she's like happy doing it. I'm like, okay, so wait. You're now queen or ruler or owner of this Earth, yet you're going back to cleaning toilets, and you can't show anyone your boyfriend. Like, I don't understand this.
And you can't tell your family that you're queen of the Earth. You're just going to let them continue living poor all together in a little house.
But you cared so much for your family.
I don't know, the movie was very strange. It was just another not very well put together movie, unfortunately.
Yeah. But we'll chalk that one up as a big A+ in American-made movies because it was amazing. Like, amazingly awful.
Deuces.
Yeah, that wraps that one up. All right, everybody.